Dr. Chris Croner here. As you know, our research has shown that the personality characteristic drive is shared by most top-performing athletes and salespeople. And past the age of around 21, 22, people's drive levels are pretty much locked in. So when we're recruiting, it's mission critical to measure for drive before hiring. That said, a lot of my clients ask about their kids. As their personalities are still forming, are there ways to build healthy drive in kids that'll help them set and achieve goals, compete when necessary, and approach the challenges in life with more confidence and optimism? The answer is yes. While it's true that drive is part of our DNA, it can also be nurtured and developed in healthy ways in young people. And the number one thing I like to recommend to parents and to teachers is setting up very clear and consistent models of accountability, reward, and consequences. Not like a dictator, simply as a way of approaching life. Here's an example. Let's say that to receive an allowance, a child is responsible and accountable for a chore, say mowing the lawn every Friday afternoon. Sounds clear enough, right? But all too often, a parent will let the chore slide and still give the child his or her allowance. That does not build drive. That builds a manipulative approach, which, over time, can manifest all sorts of negative outcomes. Remember, kids are masters at probing for weakness and finding the course of least resistance. As parents, if you want your kids to develop drive and grit, it's about accountability, not manipulation. One great technique to use in working with your kids to set and keep goals is to bring them into the goal-setting process. Let's say you're going to set an allowance of $25 per week. Rather than saying, "You will cut the lawn or you won't be paid," it can be more productive to sit down with your child and say something like, "Let's talk about how you can earn an allowance. I'm setting your allowance at $25 per week if you perform certain work. The same way people get paid when they're grown up. They do the work, they receive payment. If they don't do the work, they don't receive payment." Does that sound fair to you? The kid will probably say yes. Okay, so we agree that you'll cut the lawn for $25 per week. On Saturday mornings, we'll meet, and if you've done the work, we will pay you. If you haven't done the work, you won't receive the money. Do you agree? And again, your kid will probably say yes. This worked for me, by the way. Also, try not to bundle or pile on different types of work. The more you can tie accountability and performance of a clear mission, the more the child is likely to develop the clarity needed to build drive. If there's too much different stuff loaded into the allowance, like cutting the lawn, homework, cleaning his room, etc., the whole point gets diluted. So in the best case, set a clear goal, agree on it, then consistently enforce the consequences one way or another. That builds drive and it builds character. See you next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click the subscribe button below this video to stay up to date on the latest in sales psychology. See you next time.